let's discuss about the basic elements of an AC circuit. Now, there are three different basic elements in an AC circuit. First is called the resistor, second is called the inductor, and third is called the capacitor. Resistor has symbol like this, inductor a symbol like this, and capacitor a symbol like this. Now, I am going to discuss each one, but let's start first with resistor. So resistor, we already know that it resists the flow of current. Now, let's go directly to the behavior of resistor in an AC circuit. In an AC circuit, the resistor's behavior is the current is in phase with voltage. So what do you mean by that? Now, if we're going to draw the wave diagram of, of the behavior of resistor, if we have here the magnitude and we have here the time, so we have here the waveform of voltage and we have here the waveform of current. As you can see, the voltage and current started together. Okay, they both of them reached the positive maximum together. Both of them reached the negative maximum together, and both of them ended the full cycle together. Okay, so this is what it means by in phase. Okay, asa ang isa, tuwa ang isa. Asa ang current, tuwa si voltage. Okay, I've already discussed what is in phase. Now, voltage here is represented by, as usual, V is equal to Vm sine of omega t. The instantaneous current is also represented by Im sine of omega t. Now, this is the wave diagram. For the phasor diagram, okay, so in terms of phase, you have here, if voltage is in the reference 0 degree, current will also be in the reference 0 degree. So we have here, if voltage is Vm sine of theta, current will also be Im sine of theta. Now, for example, what if the voltage and current is not in the reference point? Okay, for example, if voltage is here, okay, so if you have voltage here in the 90 degree point, okay, then your current will also be here. Okay, because they are in phase. Kung asa si voltage, to si current. So, in this scenario, your voltage will now be Vm sine of theta plus 90 degrees. Okay, and your current will also be Im sine of theta plus 90 degrees because they are in phase with each other. Kung asa si voltage, tuwa si current. Okay, so this is the behavior of a resistor in an AC circuit. Now, this behavior is just the same in a DC circuit. In a DC circuit, the resistor is also, the behavior of current for a resistor is also in phase with the voltage. Okay, so the behavior of a resistor in a DC circuit will just be the same as the behavior of the resistor in an AC circuit. Okay, next we proceed with inductor. Now, inductor is a coil of wire wound from end to end. Okay, wound, sa Bisaya pa, imong gituyok-tuyok. So you have here a basic example of an inductor. So you have a wire here, imo nang gituyok-tuyok, okay, then you have two ends, wherein the two ends, you're going to let the current in. Okay, now this is your wire. Of course, you can have a core. Okay, in actual, you can have a core, but you can also omit the core. So this is called, let's say for example, if your core is an iron or steel, you can call this a steel core or iron core. But if you don't have a core, you can call this an air core. Okay, now, behavior of, sa mo na anong ni gamay mo ni? Sige, ato sa padak ko. Okay, now, inductor has a property or has a characteristic called inductance. Okay, now, inductance represented by the variable L. Ato ni padak ko. Okay, so inductance represented by the variable L. Ato sa ning idaplin sa. Lang. So, okay, inductance represented by the variable L with a unit Henry or represented by the variable H. So this inductance is the characteristic of an inductor that resists the change in current. So ang behavior sa inductor, pwede niya mapugnan ang pagsigig usab-usab sa imong current. So for example, you have a current 1 ampere. In actual, magsige siya change. Let's say 1 ampere, 1.2, 1.1, 1.8, 0.9, 1. Okay? So kana siya nga behavior, pwede na pugnan sa inductance nga magsige siya og kuan. Magsige siya og change, magsige change ang imong kuan current. Okay? Now sa may gamit ana. Now there are equipments nga sensitive to the change in current. Let's say for example, kung musaka ang current nga gihatag sa iyaha, mosunog ang equipment or maguba ang equipment. Or kung mugamay lang bisag gamay, kay moubos lang bisag gamay ang current nga gi-supply sa equipment, dili na siya mugana. Okay? So that's why there's an inductor. Also, there is also called inductive reactance. Okay, inductive reactance, this is also another property of an inductor. Now, inductive reactance is represented by the variable X sub L with the unit of ohms. Okay, now this inductive reactance is the property of an inductor that resists the current flow. Familiar ang kuan, di ba? Familiar ang iyang definition. It's because inductive reactance, ang iyahang definition is just like a resistor. In short, inductive reactance is just resistance, pero resistance in an inductor. Okay, so every material na amon jud na yung resistance. So this is the resistance of the inductor called inductive reactance. But it's not represented by R because R is the representation for resistor. So the resistance for inductor, you have X sub L. Okay, so how to solve for the inductive reactance? That is just XL equals omega L. Now you already know omega. Omega is called the angular velocity, wherein omega is equal to 2 pi times the frequency. So that's why we can have XL equal to 2 pi F times L. Okay, so this is inductive reactance. Now, what would be the behavior of an inductor in an AC circuit? So in an AC circuit, the current lags from voltage by 90 degrees. So this is the behavior of an inductor. Take note ha, this is the behavior of an ideal inductor in an AC circuit. So current lags from voltage by 90 degrees. So in terms of wave diagram, okay, so we have here, y-axis would be the magnitude, x-axis would be the time. So you have here, at a certain wave form of your voltage and the certain waveform of your current. By the way, wala ni siya. Okay, wala na. Ay, hindi na ma-erase. Okay. Hindi siya ma-erase din. Sige na lang, hindi siya ma-erase. Okay? Now, so, from, again, no, as I've discussed already, what do you mean by lag? Okay? So, nagsugod na ang voltage, si current wala pa. Nag-maximum na lang si voltage, okay? Si current, diha pa siya nagsugod. Okay? So that is nilag si current from voltage. Now, by 90 degrees, it's because you already know, or I've already discussed na this one cycle of your AC wave is can be finished or can be completed in 360 degrees. So therefore, the positive maximum can be achieved in just 90 degrees. Okay, then the positive half will be 180 degrees. The negative maximum can be achieved in 270 degrees, and the full cycle can be finished in 360 degrees. So that's why upon the positive maximum, which can be achieved in 90 degrees, that's where your current started. So nauwahi si current from the voltage. So if your voltage is represented by V equals Vm sine of omega t, your current will be I equals Im sine of omega t plus pi over 2. So naa kay plus pi over 2 kay nauwahi man siya. Okay, wala man siya nag-start dayon kuyog ni voltage. Okay? So in terms of phasor diagram, so it's like this. If your voltage is in the reference point, Now, since ang current mulag man from voltage by 90 degrees, so naa diri sa ubos ang imuhang current para sa inductor. Okay? So if your voltage is represented by Vm sine of theta, then your current I will be Im sine of theta minus 90 degrees because naaman siya sa ubos. Nauwahi man siya by 90 degrees. Okay? So this is the behavior of an inductor in an AC circuit. Now, we can also combine the resistor and an inductor. Okay? First, if we're going to combine the resistor and an inductor in series. So you have here a supply voltage, okay, with the resistor and the inductor in series. Of course, from your supply, you have the total current, and every element, the resistor and inductor has a current flowing also. And of course, if there is a current, there is a resistor. Of course, there is voltage. Okay? So, in terms of phasor diagram for a series RL, okay? In terms of phasor diagram, so again, no, with the behavior of the resistance in an AC circuit wherein the current and the voltage is in phase. So you have here the behavior of the resistor, no? So current and voltage is in phase. But take note for the inductor, the current lags from voltage by 90 degrees. So if the current is here, therefore the voltage for the inductor is here. Okay? So, ang current na uwahi by 90 degrees sa imuhang voltage sa inductor. Okay? Then, solving for the voltage total, you can have here V total. Okay? Now, how to solve for the V total? That would just be, okay, V total, okay? In terms of magnitude, you can have square root of VL squared plus VR squared. Or in terms of vectorial addition, we can have V total is equal to VR plus J VL. Now, by the way, unsa man ang J, sir? Take note, okay, atong ibutang na rin. No? Take note, J is just equal to the imaginary I. Okay? So, ganang lahi-lahi man sir. Ganang dili man I na lang yun ang gamiton. Now, I is for math, while J is for electricity. Okay? While J is for electricity. Okay, nganong J man gyud, nganong I man pud ang math. Okay? So para na ay na ay difference between sa duha. Okay, ma-differentiate nimo ba? Kung imong equation I ang gibutang, then that means that is just a mathematical equation. Okay? But if your equation na ay J nga gibutang, okay, that means that is an electrical equation. Okay, equation na nga nag-involve og electricity. Okay, mao na nga gi-J. Pero ang sa electrical rapod nga discussion, mo'y na ay J. Ni gamit og J. The others wala na. So ang electrical ra gid mo'y ni gamit sa J. Okay, this is just again to signify nga lahi si J, parehas ra na si J og si I, pero si I is for math use, while J is for electrical use. Okay. So again, si J naa sa sinugdanan, wala sa katapusan. Recall kung ari ka sa mathematical notation for I, ari sa tumoy ang I. Pero kung ari ka sa electrical, ang J naa sinugdanan. Okay? Now, anong naamay J ang imuhang VL? Recall? Okay? Recall mo sa inyuhang inyuhang advanced algebra siguro or bisag algebra lang. The imaginary I represents one angle 90 degrees. Okay? That is the representation of I. For VL here, technically this is at an angle of 90 degrees. That's why your VL will have a J together with VL because to signify nga imong VL nasa angle 90 degrees. Kaya kung dili nimo butangan og J, pasabot ra day ana ang VL na ara po diri sa imong reference. Nya naaman diha sa 90 degree nga location. So that's why butangan nimo og J. Okay? That is the phasor diagram when it comes to the voltage of a series RL circuit. Sir, how about ang current? You have to recall nga ang current for a series RL circuit is equal ra. Okay, ang voltage maoy summation. So that's why I've discussed here the voltage. Now, how about ang total resistance, sir? Okay, now for the total resistance, okay, it is called impedance. Impedance represented by the variable Z, which has a unit of ohms. Sir, anong impedance man, sir? Okay, now, take note that impedance means the total resistance in an AC circuit. Sir, anong dili man total resistance na lang, sir, ang ibutang, sir, or ang gamiton? Okay, now this, again, just like this J and I, no? That is to signify nga, when you say impedance, it doesn't involve resistance only. Okay? Naa na pud kay na involve nga lain nga elements sa imong circuit. For example, ang inductor naa na nay inductor, or for example, naa na nay capacitor. So that's why it's called impedance. To differentiate the total resistance sa AC o sa DC. Okay, we know sa AC na namang kay dili man kay ka resistor lang, you also have inductor and capacitor. But for DC, resistor ramang ka. So that's why for DC, total resistance lang. While for AC, it's called impedance. Okay? Now, to get the impedance, okay, of a series RL circuit, now we have to draw the impedance triangle. For the impedance triangle, we have here, okay? Now, balik ta diri sa phasor diagram sa voltage since naaman diri ang current I ug ang VR, okay? So, naaman diri ang in phase sa current ug sa voltage, so naa diha si resistance. Okay? Pero naaman diri ang voltage ni inductor kay mulag man ang current, okay? So that's why naa diri ang voltage ni inductor. So if that's the case, then therefore naa po diri si XL or inductive reactance. To solve for the total resistance of the AC circuit or the impedance, okay? So this will be the impedance. Now from here, kung mo ni mo ang impedance to solve this, okay? Now in terms of vectorial, no, vectorial addition, your impedance will be the resistance R plus J XL. Again, ang J diha signifies 1 angle 90 kaya ang XL nimo naamon sa 90 degree nga direction. So that's why R plus J XL. Or we can have it as the impedance is equal to the magnitude of the impedance at an angle of theta. Okay? Wherein you can solve for the magnitude of the impedance using Pythagorean theorem, square root of r squared plus xl squared, and the angle equal to the arctangent of xl over r. Okay? Din manigikan, sir. Din manigikan. So recall here, for this one, you can make a triangle, di ba? Pwede ka makahimog triangle, mo ni mo ang z, mo ni mo ang r, mo ni mo ang xl, mo ni mo ang angle theta, di ba? So imuhang z will be using Pythagorean theorem, r squared plus xl squared. Imuhang theta, okay? Yung using trigonometric identities katong imuhang tangent of theta is equal to the opposite over the adjacent. Therefore, angle theta is the arctangent of xl over r. But di na ka mo problema ani, it's because pwede naman ni siya gamitan og calcio. So katong akong gitudlo niyo before nga you can just have the impedance in terms of rectangular form, or you can have the impedance in terms of the polar form sa calculator na diretso. You don't have to worry about it. Okay? So, wala na kay problema when it comes to the rectangular form and the polar form. Di nakakailangan pa maginani. Or magkailangan man ka maginani kung ano, kung kailangan gid sa problem. Pero kung dili na kailangan ay i-calculate na lang diretso. Okay. Now this is the behavior of a series resistor and an inductor. Okay? Now so far we have discussed current, voltage, and resistance or impedance. Okay? Now wala pa sad nato ma-discuss ang power. Now, in an AC circuit, we can form a power triangle. Now sa AC circuit, ang power nimo it's not just a simple lang no nga power. It's not just anymore single power. It's not just anymore P is equal to V times I. For an AC circuit, ang imuhang power, there will be 3 types of power in an AC circuit. Okay? So, those 3 types of power is called S for apparent power or total power, P for true power or resistive power, and Q for reactive power. And they can form a power triangle just like the impedance, okay? Just like sa atuang impedance here, makaporma sad na og power triangle si S, P, of Q. Okay? So, S will be the hypotenuse. Okay? P will be at the adjacent side or in the x-axis. And Q is in the y-axis. Okay? Now, let's discuss each. S is called the apparent power or the total power. In an AC circuit, your total power will be S. Okay, sa DC, P raman to. Pero sa AC, S na imuhang total power. To solve for S, just have, the formula is just V times I. Okay, V times I ra, iyahang unit is not anymore in watts. Kung sa DC ka, watts na siya. Pero sa AC ka, ang imuhang S, ang unit niya is volt ampere or VA. So nga na volt ampere. Okay, volt times current naman na siya. So gi-combine na pod ang unit. Volt ampere. Okay, or VA. So that is the total power for AC circuit. Then we have P. P is called the true power or the resistive power. Now, why is it called true power or resistive power? Okay? True power because mao man ni imuhang gibayran sa VECO or mao man ni imuhang gibayran sa inyong electric company. Kaning P. Dili kanang S. Kanirang P mo inyong gibayran sa inyong mga electric companies. That's why it's called the true power. Okay? It's also called the resistive power because kaning P, this P is from the resistance sa imuhang circuit. So meaning, ang nakaingon nga naa kay P, it's because of the resistance only. So kung wala kay resistance sa imuhang circuit, wala sad kay P. Naa kay resistance sa imuhang circuit, naa kay P. Because ang resistance mo ay nakaingon nga nung naa kay P. So that's why it's called the resistive power. Okay? Formula for P will be, okay, so V times I cosine of, nakalimtan, cosine of the angle theta. Okay, VI cosine of the angle theta. Or it can be VI times PF. Noon sa mana, take note, cosine of the angle theta is called the power factor or PF. Okay? So naatay term sa electrical engineering nga gitawag nga power factor, which is cosine of the angle theta here. Okay? So VI cosine theta or VI times the power factor. Okay? So your true power, the unit is in watts. Mo na ni siya ang imuhang power nga ang unit watts. And then lastly you have Q. Q is called the reactive power. It's called the reactive power because just like in P, gitawag ang P nga resistive power kay tungod ni siya sa resistance. Ang imo asang Q, gitawag siya nga reactive power kay tungod pud siya sa reactance. Okay? Reactance XL. Recall, no? XL, inductive reactance. So kung wala ng inductive reactance sa imuhang circuit, wala kay Q. Okay? Pero kung naa kay inductive reactance sa imuhang circuit, naa kay Q. Okay? So, formula for Q will be VI sine of the angle theta. VI sine of theta. So kabantay ka, duol-duol ra si P og si Q. Nakalahi lang, si P, VI cosine of theta, si Q, VI sine of theta. Unit ni Q is volt ampere reactive or VAR. Okay? Sir, parehas ra lagi ni aning S, volt ampere. Yes, parehas ra volt ampere, pero gipun-an lag reactive to designate nga reactive power na siya. Okay? Volt ampere reactive or VAR. Okay? Now, since ang imuhang P, gitawag man nga resistive power, kay again, tungod man ni siya sa resistor, we can also have, okay, aside sa VI cosine theta, pwede sad ka mo gamit sa formula nga P, okay, pwede sad ka mo gamit sa formula nga, natin ba niya? Okay, again, pwede sad ka mo gamit sa formula nga P is equal to V times I, pero you have to specify nga kana nga V sa resistor na, kana nga I sa resistor na, or sa resistance na. Or you can have P is equal to I squared R. Pero you have to specify nga kana nga current I sa resistance na. Or you can also use P is equal to V squared over R. But again, you have to specify nga kani nga V sa resistance na. Okay? It's because, again, kay tungod man ang imuhang P, it's because of the resistance. So that's why you can have these formulas. Also, same with Q. Okay, since ang Q tungod man sa reactance, that's why it's called reactive power. You can also have Q is equal to V times I. Pero kailangan nimo ma-specify nga kana nga V sa inductor na, nya kana nga I sa inductor na. Okay? Or you can have Q is equal to I squared times R. Pero ang resistance sa Q kay ang katumang inductive reactance. So that's why you can have here XL. Okay? Pero take note nga kanang current sa inductor ko na. Okay? And then lastly, you can have Q is equal to V squared over XL. Okay, instead nga resistance, inductive reactance atong gamiton. But take note, you have to specify nga imuhang voltage diri is sa inductor na. Okay? Now, all these discussions, okay, I'm going to make an example sa next ng video. By the way, no, let me clarify, this theta here, okay, is the same as the angle theta here in your impedance triangle. Again, this theta here in the impedance triangle is just the same theta here in your power triangle. Okay, so that ends my discussion about the first introductions of AC circuit.